Hello everyone, welcome to your love reading. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this love reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading those messages that speak to your soul and those that resonate for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what's coming in for this love reading today, please. What is the universe sharing with the collective? And this is the Fool. Let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? And the Four of Pentacles. We are going to grab one more card, and then we'll start talking about what the universe is sharing in the reading today here on Crystal Vision 1111 and the Eight of Cups. Wow. This 3-card combination is telling us so very much for all of you that are watching this reading today, because more than anything else, I feel that your person is acknowledging they feel a lot of regret and remorse for their foolish actions and choices that they are ashamed of, embarrassed for, and disgusted with. And at the moment, they are afraid that you are going to walk away from them and that you don't love them anymore. But they are hoping against all hope and praying like crazy that you are going to allow them to return to your life, because that is here as well. This person doesn't want to let go of you. This person wants to hang on. They want to hold on to this connection. They definitely want to hold on to you. And what I'm really hearing coming in is they'd like to hold on to you right now by wrapping their arms around you. But at the moment, they are in this place where they are not feeling so happy or so proud of their actions and words that they said to you that they wish they could take back. They wish they'd never spoken them, but those words came out of their mouth. And you heard them. And they registered with you, and it was so very hurtful as this person said those soul-crushing things to you about how they don't care about you, how this is one-sided, perhaps about how this is just not going to work out, about how they can't be in a relationship, about how they don't have any feelings for you. All of this to put distance and space between the two of you. But they made you feel that they were really abandoning this connection with this Eight of Cups. But the interesting thing about the Eight of Cups, it is about the missing one returning, telling us that your person is going to come back because they want this opportunity to start over. And that as well is what the Fool is about. Only this time, your person is going to make better choices. The Fool tells us that your person is at this place where they know it's time to make a move. They know that it's time to take action. They feel that they are at this crossroads, and they feel this intense energy to decide which direction they're going to go. Are they going left? Are they going right? Or are they going to go forward and take that leap of faith off the edge of that cliff and just go for it and just believe that you are going to be there when they take that plunge? They do have faith in their heart and their soul that you are going to be there for them, but I feel they do have a little bit of worry, a little bit of apprehension perhaps, that you may not be there to catch them, and that is something that comes from their head. But in their soul, in their heart of hearts, they do believe that you will be there for them, that you will be there to pick them up, that you will be there to offer your love to them again, because that is what they want to offer you. They are afraid, though, that their actions and behaviors created a lot of damage in this relationship, because with this Four of Pentacles, they can see where they were just so very stubborn and bullheaded. Yes, and you know they were. Sabotaging this relationship, creating all kinds of problems that didn't need to be there, saying things to you that they definitely shouldn't have said. But also with this Four of Pentacles, it comes with that beautiful, powerful number 4. And that number 4, especially with it being the Four of Pentacles, is about the 4 cornerstones for building a strong foundation. And the foundation for you and this person in the past, it just wasn't there. because they didn't have the emotional maturity. They were not ready, willing, and able to have this relationship with you. But with this Eight of Cups being here, that tells us that that is what they are working on. Because as I already mentioned, the Eight of Cups is about the missing one returning. And the missing one, the person who is MIA, is your person. They need to return. They need to come back. They want to come back to this love. They want to come back to this light. They want this opportunity to continue on this journey through life with you by their side. But the Eight of Cups as well is about this lasting love. They know that there is an endless love here between the two of you. They've always known it. They've always believed it, but yet they allowed their foolish games, their immaturity, their hot and cold behavior, and everything else to create problems between you. They don't want to bring their problems back into this relationship, because bringing their problems back in is going to crack that ever so strong support base that the two of you want to build this relationship on. So they're working on addressing those things with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about your person identifying all of the baggage, all of the unhealed wounds. Sorry, guys, that noise is me moving the chair, trying to get a little bit closer to the table. Eight of Cups is about them healing these unhealed wounds, getting rid of emotional traumas that have been unhealed, that they are working on healing, getting rid of anything and everything that has been a hindrance to this relationship from being in this rock solid foundation place. Because when this person comes back, they are going to pull out all the stops, because they will be ready for love, and they will be ready for you, and they will be ready to build something with you that is long lasting. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? The Eight of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. What an interesting run of cards, guys. Because double eights, the number 4, these 8s are divisible by 4 as well. All of these 4s chasing us again. Those 4s were chasing us months ago, and they kind of stopped for a while, but they are definitely here in this reading. And we do love the number 4. It's about courage, confidence, structure, building something that lasts. But the Eight of Pentacles, well, this tells us that your person is in this place where they are definitely learning valuable life lessons. They are having experiences that are supporting their spiritual and personal growth, which is what they tried to run away from for so many of you to begin with. This person was never running away from you. They were running away from their feelings. They were running away from the fact that they knew that they were going to have to change. They knew that they were going to have to grow up. They knew that they were going to have to leave foolish things, immature ways of talking as well in the past, and be able to build something with you. And they were not believing of themselves that they had that power within them back then to make those changes. So rather than show you that they were going to fail at that, they just decided to run away. And now they are in this place where they are feeling very uncomfortable with the choices that they made back then, because I feel this person is a little concerned that you may walk away from them. They don't truly believe that you will, but I feel that this is something that plagues them. I feel that this is something that plays over and over in their head. But a powerful life lesson experience it is for them, isn't it? Yes. See, you can run, but you can't hide. When the universe says it's time for you to grow up, you are going to have to grow up. You can delay it. You can make it take longer. You can certainly learn life lessons the hard way and go through this personal and spiritual growth the most difficult way possible, which for most of you is what this person has been doing. But eventually, you're going to get that growth one way or another. Because when the universe comes knocking, hello, it's time to grow up. It's time to change. It's time for you to transform. Not ready yet, still going to hang on to these old ways of being because I kind of like, just hanging with my pals and doing the whole mediocre kind of life thing. But yet, they come knocking again. You can't really tell them that same thing. So they're going to turn up the heat, turn on everything that they need to turn on to get you moving. And that is what's been happening with your person. Perhaps planting little seeds of doubt in their mind as well, that if they don't do something soon, that you might not love them anymore, that you might emotionally abandon them and leave them feeling in this horrible place, feeling left out in the cold, feeling dejected and rejected and lost without your love. So this person knows that it's time for them to rise up and get moving back towards you, which is exactly the place that they need to be right now. But let's see what else is coming in for this love reading today, please. What do we need to hear? The Queen of Wands. Well, lots of love and lots of passion this person feels for you with the Queen of Wands showing up, because the Queen of Wands is a fire sign. Fire signs are Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. You don't have to be a fire sign, neither does your person. You don't have to be any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading. It is a collective reading. It is for everyone. And it truly is more important that you consider the overall message that the universe is sharing with you today. And that is your person is growing up. They want to start over. They want to begin again. They are a little worried at the moment that you may be walking away from them, and they are going to do whatever they need to do to stop that and circumvent it. They want to stop it in its tracks to make sure that's not going to happen. So they are going to come back and respect you and show you how much they love you, how much they appreciate you, how much gratitude they have for you, how much they value you as well with this Queen of Wands. Because this person doesn't want to be without you. They are experiencing life without you, and they don't want to sign up for that for the long haul. Powerful life lesson. Absolutely. But also with the Queen of Wands, this person is going to treat you with more respect, because they know that they did not respect you in the past. And they are perhaps what's causing them, that is perhaps what's causing them to wonder if you could possibly walk away from them. And that is going to get them moving, though. It's going to get them moving back in your direction, which is exactly, as we already mentioned, what needs to happen. But also with the Queen of Wands, with these glorious sunflowers around her, they see you as someone who gets things done. They see you as this mover. They see you as someone who is just very empowered, very courageous, very spontaneous. They see you as someone who is very passionate, very loving, very caring, but also someone who is a force to be reckoned with. And they do feel deep regret for how they treated you before. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? What is coming through? The Prince of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Well, the Knight of Cups makes an appearance to save the day, actually, because the energy of the Prince of Cups or the Knight of Cups always saves the day by showing up and speaking the truth of their feelings, of their emotions, and of their love. This is the Knight of Cups on this beautiful white horse here. The name of the deck that we're using for the tarot portion of this reading is the Tarot Illuminati. And they do call all of the knights princes in this deck. But, oh my goodness, we do love the energy of the Knight of Cups, because that is all about your person wanting to talk about their feelings, wanting to talk about love, wanting to be romantic, wanting to make romantic gestures, sharing their love and affection with you. But also, thank goodness, this is about your person growing up and following their heart. So your person is going to pour on the love. They're going to open their heart to you. They're going to share so much with you, not because they are fearful that you might run away from them or abandon them, but because they feel this love and they are acknowledging that it's time to grow up and be emotionally expressive at last. and they do want to present themselves to you again as a romantic partner. The Prince of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But your person is going to pull out all the stops with the romance here. This is someone whose romantic gestures, romantic gifts, whose gestures of love and affection and kindness and understanding and spoken words of love are all going to be in alignment, and you're not ever going to have to wonder what's going on with them or how they feel about you, because with the Knight of Cups, they're going to be telling you all the time. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. The Tower. Well, yes, let's bring some sudden and swift change to this party. Absolutely, yes. The Tower is not a card to be feared. Many people are afraid of the Tower, but it is such a powerful card because it is all about your person having serious, oh so very serious epiphanies, breakthroughs, wake-up calls, being zapped on the head with that bolt of lightning, just like that tower's being zapped on the head, waking them up, shaking them up to get them moving. And that little seed that the universe might have planted in them, you need to move or they're going to move on. You need to get moving or they may just abandon this completely. Talking about you, this person's thought process, wondering if you're going to move on, leave them, abandon them, not love them anymore. So yes, I feel that this is serving as a series of epiphanies and wake-up calls for this person, life lessons that they need to get them back towards you. But the Tower is about major change as well. Of course, your person is undergoing major change. That is part of that Eight of Cups. But as well, more importantly, especially with the Knight of Cups being here, the Prince of Cups, it is about your person bringing this great big change into this dynamic for the two of you by showing up and talking about how they feel, by expressing their love for you, their desire for you, their attraction for you, their need for you in their life and being next to them. But as well, I feel that this is about your person having tower moments. Tower moments are those times when we just feel this incredible devastation and loss just coming at us out of nowhere. And who is responsible for that for your person? Well, they are. They probably made you feel a lot of tower moments as well. This person disappearing from your life was a tower moment. This person ghosting you was a tower moment. And so now they are experiencing that whole twist of fate, what goes around comes around kind of moment with these tower moments to get them up and get them moving. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? What is the universe sharing? Temperance. Such a beautiful Temperance card. That is all about the chemistry. That is all about this connection. That is all about your person listening to the divine guidance of the universe and of their angels and guides. And they are listening with ears wide open and eyes wide open as well, because they are seeing so many signs and synchronicities about you and hearing them. That's definitely giving them that big, huge shake up that they need to get them moving. Seeing numbers that are specific to the two of you, like your birth dates or your anniversary date or some other significant date for the two of you or for them that you are well aware of. Perhaps it's other numbers that the two of you have talked about. Perhaps it is hearing songs about you or that make them think of you. Perhaps it is seeing things on other billboards, on advertisements, on television, on the computer screen, on their phone. Whatever it is that this person is seeing, it is giving them a massive wake-up call. And they are returning to you because with Temperance, that angel is consistently pouring back and forth between those two goblets. This water that is the essence of divine feminine and divine masculine energies. Blending your souls, blending your chemistry together in the 5D space so that it can merge in the 3D space as well. Because this person is acknowledging with this Temperance card, they have never felt a chemistry, a passion, or a love like this that any other time in their life. And they do regret not giving you the honor and the respect that you deserve, which is something that they're going to share with you as they start speaking with you again. And with that Tower card coming next to the Prince of Cups, I feel that that communication is coming at you out of the blue. Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? The Five of Swords. Well, your person is not happy with their behavior. They are feeling a lot of internal conflict, kind of like that internal turmoil, feeling very agitated, feeling very frustrated, perhaps even feeling in a little bit of a panic with the Five of Swords energy showing up for this reading. Because they see where they have blown it. They see where they were stubborn and selfish and full of pride and ego. They see where they were self-serving. They see where they did not give back to you anywhere near what you were giving to them, and creating a little bit of panic within them that perhaps you could move on and let them go. But that is causing them to rise up. That is causing them to say it's time for action. It's time for talking. It's time for us to start coming back together. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? Oh my goodness, my favorite card of all time. Ta-da-da! The Ace of Wands always deserves that fanfare, guys. It should have been dun-da-da-dun, I think, like that. Didn't that used to be what went on the I Can't Believe It's Not Butter commercial with Fabio? Oh, yes, I know I'm aging myself, but Fabio was fabulous with the I Can't Believe It's Not Butter commercials. But yet, I am digressing away from the Ace of Wands, which is oh so very powerful, because it is about your person wanting to start over. It is about your person wanting to begin again. It is about your person saying, I'm going to rise up. I'm going to take action. I am not going to run the risk of us losing each other. I am not going to run the risk of not having you in my life. I am going to make sure that I am going through the growth and transformation that I've needed to go through for a very long time. And then I want to start over. I want to begin again with you. And coming from the bottom of the deck, yes, indeed, we do have some interesting cards as well. We have the Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the King of Cups. Well, that 8 and 5 of Wands are all about your person getting moving. It is time to get moving, especially with the Ace. That is about them taking action. But the 8 of Wands as well tells us your person is going to reach out to communicate with you. That is about them initiating contact, because that is the only way to make sure that you are not going to leave them or not love them anymore or not care about them anymore. And this 5 of Wands tells us that your person is really angry, really angry at themselves. And they know that they should have done so much better when the two of you were spending time together. But we do have double fives. The number fives are all about change. This as well is about this energy that is building, that's going to come bursting out of your person. And the King of Cups. The King of Cups is the King of Love. Oh my goodness. We do have the Prince or the Knight and the King of Cups on the table for this reading. This is about your person rising up and taking action. Your person is not just going to sit idly by and let life and love pass them by. They are not going to allow you to abandon this connection. They are going to show up and show you that they are no longer avoidant, that they are going to open their heart, that they are going to be emotionally expressive, that they are going to invest their heart and their soul into this connection, that they're going to be emotionally intimate and emotionally available to you and share everything with you, because the wisdom that comes with the King of Cups is something that has been hard won and hard earned and hard gained for this person by learning the life lessons and having that growth that they have been attaining during this time they've been away from you. But let's use some oracle cards now and see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. The King of Cups, like the Prince, is a water sign. So that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And here we have a broken heart. Literally a heart with a crack in it. Well, I feel that this person has perhaps experienced a broken heart situation because of their actions and their words, because of their behaviors, because of their choices in creating all of this conflict in this situation between the two of you. And they do have so much regret for this now. But how do you heal a broken heart? Just like that Bee Gees song. That's such a great song. Actually, the Bee Gees are a great band. Again, I am dating myself, but that was a band from my high school years. I grew up with the Bee Gees. And how do you heal a broken heart? Yes. Such great lyrics, such great harmony. For you younger folks who have never heard the Bee Gees, go and check them out. But this card as well comes with number 9. Number 9 can be September. It can be the 9th of any month. But that number 9 tells us we are approaching the end of this cycle, which is actually interesting considering the Fool starts the reading today with that number 0, which is all about the reset, which is telling us it's time to come out of this cycle that we're in and get to the next one. Time for the next chapter, time for the next phase, time for the next installment of this story with your person where things are going to be very different. Very loving, very kind, very caring, very giving, very nurturing and supportive, very passionate, very adventurous. All kinds of excitement happening for you and your person, being able to travel as well, having lots of romance with each other, because that is how your person wants to heal their broken heart, but yours as well, because they know that they have broken your heart through their foolish choices, through their immature actions, through their low vibration words and behaviors. And this person does not want to be in that space where they feel that they have completely humiliated themselves, where they feel nothing but shame and remorse, where they feel total disgust for how they treated you. But that is at the moment what they are feeling. But again, powerful learning experiences for your person, waking them up, shaking them up, and getting them moving in that way that only those tower moments can do. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? The Thinking Man. Now, this card, there's also another card in this deck somewhere that says the Thinking Woman. So please only take this as it applies. This is about your person being in a lot of deep contemplation and deep thought. And through that deep thought and deep contemplation, they are spending quite a bit of time in reflection and review of their behaviors. And they see where they have blown it. They see where they have let you down. They see where they failed you. They failed the divine. They failed their angels and guides. They failed themselves as well. And they definitely failed this connection. And they don't want to be that person anymore. This person is spending a lot of time thinking things through, perhaps even to the place of analysis paralysis. But when someone is in their head, they can do that, but they're going to get up and they're going to get moving, because that is what the energy of the Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands and the Tower is all about. Bringing this situation for you and this person out of stagnation, out of limbo. Being in that limbo place is absolutely horrible. When you don't know what's going on, when you haven't heard from them for God knows how long, yes, it is a horrible place to be. And they know that it's time to come out of limbo and time to come back into your life. If you're willing to take them back, of course. Now, this Thinking Man card comes with number 46. Number 46 could be your ages now or when you met. It could be a birth year for some of you, 1946. It can be April 6th. It can be June 4th. It can be the number 10. So it could be the 10th of any month. It can be October. It could be the number 1, so it could be January or the 1st of any month as well, if any of those numbers or date sequences resonate with anyone. But let's see what else. What else is coming in for this reading today, please? What do we need to hear? Yin Yang. Well, what an interesting card to get considering some of the other cards that we have for this reading. But this Yin Yang is all about what? The energy of the King and Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands desire. And Temperance as well is all about Yin Yang, because that Temperance card is blending that divine masculine and divine feminine energies together to create a yin-yang ball, which is the union of those two forces. The union of divine feminine and divine masculine actually is what yin-yang is all about. So yes, the universe is at work in this connection, trying to bring the two of you together in that yin-yang space, in that place where the two of you can unite and build something with one another. Yes, but as well, this card comes with number 22. If anyone resonates with number 22, that could be your ages now. It could be your ages when you met. It can be the 22nd of any month. It can be February 2nd. It can be the number 4. Oh my goodness. So we have double fours. That's 4 fours. Here's 4 again. That's 5 fours. So now we have 6 number 4s on the table for this reading, but also more 4s if we actually look deeper, but we won't. We're just going to go with that many 4s. So that's 44, 44, 44. Yes. Anyone seeing angel number 444 or 4444, because it's coming through really strongly for this reading. That number 4 is April or the 4th of any month. But as well, this number 22 does break down as well into different numbers like 16.6 and 11 plus 11. So 1111 is all about yin yang. That is about the union of those two elements, of those two energies, divine feminine and divine masculine, coming together to be forged in fire, actually. The fire that comes with a Temperance card. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm seeing the synchronicities and it's driving me insane. I know we have a soul tie. Well, yes, duh. Of course you do. And this person has always known you have a soul tie. But as well, I feel that this person has been seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities, and we did talk about that earlier with the Temperance card. Yes, seeing things, hearing things, smelling things, sometimes feeling as if it is driving them crazy. And you guys know what it's like. You think, okay, I'm not going to think about my person today. I am just going to focus completely on work, on building a blanket fort and hiding out in there all day, on spending time with the kids, on getting some chores done around the house, whatever it is, right? And then here comes a thought. You see a number, you hear a song, you smell blueberry muffins, and that was your person's favorite breakfast. Whatever it is, something is always going to show up, because those are the universal reminders from the powers that be, from God, from your angels, from the divine, that this connection is still very much alive. It's just been paused. So your person can use this time to grow up and evolve, just like you have used this time to evolve as well. I'm starting to panic. Well, yes, where is that 5 of Wands and 5 of Swords? Yes, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords can definitely be cards of feeling panicked, especially when they're combined. It's been so long since I've seen you. Well, whose fault is that? Or heard your voice. Again, whose fault is that? I tried reaching out. Is it really over? I'm starting to panic. It's been so long since I've seen you or heard your voice. Now, as to whether or not this person really reached out, I am unclear on that, But for some of you, perhaps they did, or they thought they did, or they were getting ready to, but they stopped themselves because they were in that thinking man or thinking woman space. Can't do it yet, can't do it right now. I need to hold back. I need to figure myself out a little bit more. But this person realizes that they need to do something. They can't just leave it where it is. This isn't going to mend itself. It's not going to fix itself. Your person knows this as well. So yes, I do feel they may be, as we have talked about in this reading, in a little bit of a panic, that they do indeed need to take action to make something happen between the two of you. But that is what that Ace of Wands and King of Cups are about. Do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I need clarity. Well, there is only one way for this person to receive that clarity, and that is to ask you. You're the only person who can give it to them, just like they are the only person who can give you the clarity that you are seeking about why this person created all of this craziness in your life anyway, right? Your person's the only one that can share that with you because they truly are the only one who knows. But this is something that they are definitely going to be doing because this person wants this opportunity to start over, to come into partnership, to be loving, caring, and giving to you, to create a relationship that has love as one of its main cornerstones, but also compassion, affection, kindness, understanding. Yes, I realize that is more than four corners, but yet you catch the drift there, right? So yes, your person wonders if you still think about them, if you still want them, if you still love them. And there is only way for them to truly learn that, and that is by reaching out with this Eight of Wands, initiating communication, reaching out to talk with that Prince of Cups as well. Your person knows it's time to talk, actually, is what this is saying. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? Clinging. Holding on. Yes, they are holding on. That is that Four of Coins. Obsessing and spying. Well, this person could be trying to peep into your life. They could definitely be trying to figure out what's going on with you by looking at social media, if you have it, of course, by driving by places that they know that you go to, by driving by your house, by asking other people that know you what's going on in your life, just by trying to get a glimpse or a peep of you in whichever way they can. And that could be if you have your own business website, or if you have a blog, or if you have some other kind of site that you are on, some sort of app or something. Perhaps they are even trying to have a peep at you that way. But all of this kind of like doing things on the sly really is not productive. Actually, it's counterproductive, when what this person should be doing is reaching out and asking you directly. So if they have seen pictures of you lately and you look different because perhaps you've had a glam up, or perhaps you've been spending more time at the gym and eating really healthy and taking very good care of yourself, perhaps they could be in a panic that you are abandoning them and that you are moving on and that you don't love them anymore. So all of these things, though, are working together to get your person to get moving, including that Tower, zapping them with a bolt of lightning to wake them up and say, hey, it's time to wake up, shaking them up, time to get moving, because sometimes this person feels that they are in this emotional storm. Well, that is the ups and downs of life. That is the ups and downs of their emotions, of not having you in their life. And I do feel that is those Tower moments. It just all of a sudden whoosh, comes at them like that bolt of lightning. Sorry for the sound effect, guys. I couldn't help myself. It just felt right in that moment. But yet that bolt of lightning coming at your person. Yes, striking them, hitting them hard. This big, huge realization that they've blown it, that they hurt you, and that you may not be willing to give them another chance. I feel that that causes them some emotional instability, and it is affecting them. Do not think that because they are silent, they are not unaffected or they are not affected. Let me try that again. Just do not think that just because they're silent, that they are unaffected by you not being in their life. It's just that they are not ready to speak yet. They are affected. They're in turmoil. They are having moments where they just feel like everything is crashing and burning around them. But this is the universe at work as well, trying to shake them up and wake them up and get them moving to complete tying off the loose ends of this transformation that they're going through so that they can have their act together and show back up for you for this fresh start, this new beginning that comes with that Ace of Wands. But to show up emotionally mature and emotionally stable as well, that comes with that King of Cups. Yes, absolutely. Because this person wants this yin-yang harmony, balance, and union with you as well. Confusion. Well, this says uncertain, unclear, and unsure. And, I can believe that this person feels confused about where you stand. Of course they feel confused about where you stand in the 3D space because they haven't bothered to ask you. If they bothered to ask you, if they bothered to talk to you, then they wouldn't be confused, would they? They wouldn't be uncertain or unsure or unclear. Again, I feel that this is telling us that this person knows that they need to reach out to you to clear their confusion so that they can be sure and certain as to whether you are going to allow them back into your life. Now, this is something that comes from your person in the 3D space, right? In the 5D space, in your person's heart, in their soul. They do have the belief, they do have that inner knowing that you would not abandon them, that you would not hit that place where you don't love them anymore, and that you would not leave them. So don't worry about them. Don't feel that this is something that, oh my God, I need to fix this right now. No, you don't need to fix it. Your person needs to fix this. Your person broke this. Allow them to be the one that repairs it. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? Shallow, hollow, empty, and boredom. Well, yes, and that would be your person's life, like that big shallow puddle right there in the road. Hollow, empty, and bored without you. So yes, this person does feel an emptiness. They feel a hollowness without you. They are bored without you because you are exciting. You are passionate. You are adventurous. You are spontaneous. You speak to their soul and turn them on like no one ever has. That is that energy of the Queen of Wands. But that is why they are so attracted to you and why they feel this deep love for you as well. So, this person wants to come out of the hollowness, the emptiness, the boredom, the missing you, the longing for you, this instability, this emotional storm that they're feeling, the uncertainty and the confusion. And they want to start talking to you and spending time with you because that is their answer. If you spend time with them, if you talk to them, if you forgive them, if you allow them to represent themselves to you as a romantic partner, then you do still love them and you are not walking away from them and you are not abandoning them and you still want them, which is what this person needs to hear. And they need to hear it by reaching out to you, not by you offering it to them. Because quite frankly, this person needs to work for you. They need to show up and they need to apologize, and they need to present themselves to you again as a romantic candidate, because you are worth the effort and the work. And they need to reach out and get this flowing again between the two of you. It is their responsibility. For most of you that are watching this reading, your person ran away when it became too much, when it became too intense, when they didn't want to grow up. And they are the one who needs to return, and they are the one who needs to fix it. But this reading tells us that they are being hit very heavily at the moment with some panic, with an emotional storm, with a lot of ups and downs, with this sense of tower moments, knowing that they need to do something soon because this person doesn't want to be without you, because they love you, they care about you, they need you, and they want this partnership with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.